Well, everybody, I'm out here in the garage this morning, and we've got a wall of rain heading this way. It looks like it's kind of shooting up from the, northwest. So I think we might just maybe catch the edge of it. But we do need some rain, though. But I tell you, seems like every time I get ready to do a video, I'm telling you guys it's either getting ready to rain or it's been raining. All right, guys, let's jump right into this. I got a model to show you, but let's do a time of temperature check. It's about 11:30 in the a.m. We got 82 degrees, 65% humidity. A little warm out here. All right, guys, let's get into it. I got a model done. Let me scoot my chair back here. Guys, this is that MPC Bantam Blast AAFA altered Roadster. I think it turned out pretty cool. That's that. Let me get my pointer here so I don't have my fat finger in the way all the time. That engine is the blown Hemi on nitrous. I printed that out, and man, I just, it came with those zoomy headers, and when I saw those, I immediately liked them, but I didn't have a kit on hand that I could use those on. So when I was at the hobby shop, I got to looking around and saw that kit there, and I thought, man, I think it'll work on that, and it sure did. It turned out pretty cool looking. And guys, of course, you know these big old blown Hemis on nitrous, they don't use any kind of a cooling system. So what I did, I kept the radiator shell, but I put it's hard to see, I just cut a piece off of sheet stock and painted it black to look like the grill, and stuck in there just to still give it the look. That's all I was going for on that. The paint is the TS52 Candy Lime Green. I've used that before. Man, I think it just turned out cool. You know, these old alters back in the days, they were painted all kind of wild colors, just like the one on the box art. So I think mine came out pretty good. You know, I always use this white surface primer. That to me I like that. I painted the chassis, the whole chassis, and some of the cage up here. It's all painted in that Seymour's stainless steel finish. I think it came out really nice. I painted the block red, and inside the hat red to kind of go along with the red decals. I think it kind of sets that green off pretty good. This was not too bad of a kit. Let's see. Got the seat belts in there, got those painted. Kind of hard to see. I originally had that firewall matte black, and I was going to paint those, see those little rivets there? I was going to paint those chrome, but then I decided at the last minute to paint the whole firewall chrome and leave it like that, and I think I like it better that way. And of course, that's that Rust-Oleum chrome finish. I like using that. It just, on certain builds, it works. Wheels and tires come from the kit. Everything turned out really nice looking. I really like how it came out. It's super nice looking. After I painted this, I shot the Splash Paints 2K Clear over the decals and everything, seal those decals in, and it does a pretty good job. I mean, it seals really nice. Doesn't affect the decals, and works really nice. Let me move these other kits out of the way because I got another project I'm working on. But guys, I think it turned out really, really nice. I like any kind of old dragsters, hot rods. You know, you guys know all the kind of builds I do. This just came out super nice. I kept that Hemi engine that actually came in the kit. I kept that and bagged it. May have a project for that down the road. I don't know. This engine that I printed out, this blown Hemi on nitrous, when I first printed it out, the hat looked really big on it. So before I did anything, I reprinted another hat, and I scaled it down about 5%, and I think it turned out pretty good. Of course, got the linkage up there on the passenger side, and got the fuel lines ran to the distribution block. I mounted the distribution block down here, and of course there's a block back here. First time I ever rigged one up like that. I had to do a lot of research on how those actually got hooked up, but turned out pretty good. I'm pleased with this one, guys. It turned out super nice. Well, guys, I don't think I've got much more to tell you on this one here. Just finished it up not too long ago here, about an hour or so ago, and I'm getting ready to put it in a case and put it up here on the shelf with all the rest of my models, and move on to the next one. All right, guys, I'm done.